Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. For those of you who are first timers here, my name is Opeyemi, and on this YouTube channel I always bring to you the best of everything food in the most fun way. The soup I will be preparing today makes me super excited. It is one of my favorite soups. It is my own version of the popular black soup of the Edo people. And hey, if you are looking for exoticness, fantastic blend of flavors, and a very good laxative in one place, then this is the best soup for you. For this recipe, you will be needing fresh uziza leaves. Not so much of it, but fresh uziza leaves. You will be needing bitter leaves. This is already washed, fresh bitter leaves already washed. You will also be needing fresh scent leaves. This is the flavor I look forward to the most in this soup. And you'll be needing Atama leaves. 4 different leaves to be combined together in the fresh juice of palm nut. So we are going to be using banga juice for this recipe. The first thing first will be to extract the juice from the banga fruit. So I'll just go ahead, add water to this and cook it till it is soft. Now, if you have not seen my video on how to extract banga juice, then check the description of this video, you'll find it. We're going to be cooking it till it is soft. So add water to your pot and begin to cook. I have been cooking this for about 35 to 45 minutes now. So let's see. I believe that it is ready by now. Now you can even see that the color has changed. The color has changed. It doesn't look bright red as it was before. Look, very soft. Ouch, very hot, so hot also. You do not have to go to the stress of preparing this banga fruit by yourself. You may decide to get from the market. You just mash it and then you'll be able to get the flesh off the nut. This is one of the most taxing part of this soup. The video for how to do this is on the description of this video. You may just go through it so that you know how to extract your banga juice at home. Do not add too much water. Make sure you are using warm water for this process. So now that we have gotten our banga juice, the next thing will be to pick our leaves. So to pick your scent leaf, make sure to take out the hard part of the stem. Those parts that already look like stick, right? You do not need them in this soup. Take them out and take out the flowers also. Look at the soft part of the stem of the scent leaf. This is okay to add in the leaves. So just pick, then do the same with your uziza leaf. Put all the leaves together in a bowl because we are going to be washing this. I decided to wash this under running water because I noticed that the leaves were quite dirty. We're in the rainy season, and so there is dust on the leaf, there is mud, and I also have particles of rotten leaves on it. So make sure to take time to wash out the dirt, take out the flowers. You do not want to chew on sand or stone in your soup. Now look at this, look at particles of dead leaves. This is why I decided to wash it under running water. If you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, now is the time. If I yet to see any episode of my fun food show Taste and Tell, now will be a good time. Do not leave this YouTube channel without going to see the episodes that have been uploaded. You will love Taste and Tell. I'm going to be washing this a second time to get the rest of the dirt out of it. Now for this soup, if the flavor you look forward to is the uziza leaf, then maybe you should add more of the uziza leaf, whatever leaf. You might even decide to play around leaves. Like I said, this is my own version of black soup. So I tweaked it a little, and that is why you are seeing Atama in this. But trust me when I say that this soup was bursting in flavors. I remember the time I taught, some time ago, I taught members of my Facebook community how to prepare this soup. And somebody came and said she prepared this soup. In fact, at the time, I did not even know what name to give to this soup. But this member of my Facebook community came and said that while she was preparing this soup at home, that her brother kept shouting Mado, Mado. So I decided to name the soup Mado. But trust me when I say this soup is bursting or bursts with flavors. Atama is very flavorful, scent leaf, right? And uziza, I just intentionally brought together leaves that have nice flavors. Intentionally brought them together in this soup, and it's also a very good laxative. Trust me, very good laxative. So now that I'm done washing my leaves, I'll just go ahead, put everything together and get ready to blend. Now, if you have a very good blender, you can blend this at home. But because I'm cooking this soup in a large quantity and I want the process to be quite fast, I am going to be blending this in a public mill very close to my house. So here we have our bitter leaves. We have just put your bitter leaf, your uziza leaves, and your scent leaves together. I bought this green scent pepper from the market. I've never used it before, but my customer told me and showed me that it's very flavorful. So I'm going to be mixing it together with yellow scented peppers. Add some onions and go to grind. Now that we are done with the first stage of this soup, the next stage will be to start preparing the soup. So I have my cow skin here. I already prepped all the other ingredients. I have my beef and cow entrails. I have my roasted panla and my stockfish head. I need this stockfish head for aroma. And also here is our blended vegetables. So the first thing to do will be to prepare or to boil our extracted palm fruit juice until it dehydrates and thickens. So while boiling, you feel free to add your stockfish. You may not want to use stockfish head, it might be stockfish body you want to use, but whatever part of stockfish you want to use, wash it thoroughly. I washed mine in warm water, and then I've added it to the juice. So I'm going to be cooking this with the juice because I want the juice to take on the flavor of the stockfish, and I also want the stockfish to be very soft before it is time to add my leaves. Now, about this soup, the most taxing part of this is having to prepare your banga juice, and like I said, you do not have to prepare it at home. There are packaged banga juice sold in the market. You might want to buy it. I just decided to to prepare this by myself because I want that freshness, right? And you may decide not to even use banga juice. You may decide to just use palm oil. That's fine also. That's very fine also. So boil your banga juice till it dehydrates and it thickens, right? Till it dehydrates and it thickens. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, now is the time to do so. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. This channel is your best channel for easy Nigerian recipes and other recipes. It's your best channel for anything fun about food. We have the Taste and Tell food show on this YouTube channel. You do not want to miss Taste and Tell. It's been very interesting, really very interesting. You want to subscribe, so subscribe right now and also hit the notification bell. If you noticed, I've gone in with my peppers and onions. Yes, I added some extra pepper. I want it quite spicy. I went with my peppers, my onions, my salt, and my seasoning cubes. Right now, this tastes like banga soup, but without banga spice, right? Already the flavor is coming out, the flavor of banga fruit with stockfish. Now, I'm going to be adding ogiri to this. My personal choice. You may not want to add ogiri to yours, but I'm going to be adding ogiri to this just for a balanced taste. So if you are going to be adding ogiri like me, make sure to dissolve your ogiri in water. Ogiri is a pungent local seasoning that is popular with the Igbo people. Yoruba people also have their iru, the Hausa people have dadawa. I'm sure some of you would have noticed by now that I love to stir my food. I love to stir my dishes when I cook. Like, I love to stir. That's my way. That's my logo. So it's drying up gradually, and this is why I say do not add too much water, right? So I've gone in now with my beef and cow entrails. Still allowing the juice to dry up some more. I'll soon be adding my blended leaves. Once I add my blended leaves, the soup is practically almost ready. You can see it's thickening, it's reducing in quantity. Now, when it comes to the protein for this soup, you can play around with protein. You can decide to add grilled chicken, roasted bushmeat, whatever protein of your choice. Just feel free to add whatever protein of your choice to this soup. It's almost time to add the leaves. This has quite thickened. I'm going to be introducing the leaves right now, the blended leaf. So this is one of the reasons why I allowed the juice to thicken, because there is quite a lot of water in this in the blended juice, in the blended leaves. Now another thing is this: if you do not want to blend your leaves, that's fine. You can slice your leaves thinly and still follow this process. I'm going in with my roasted fish. I always like to cook with roasted fish, cook my soups with roasted fish. Now when you're adding crayfish to your soup, to this soup, when you try out this recipe, make sure not to be stingy with crayfish. I actually blended my crayfish with bunga fish in the market, right? So when I told my customer to blend my crayfish for me, I asked her to add some quantity of bunga fish for some extra flavor. So cover your pot of soup, allow it to boil, allow it to cook. We are gradually coming to the end of this. Oh my goodness. Right now the aroma everywhere is like, at some point my daughter came to the kitchen and said, "Mommy, what you are cooking is confusing my brain." Like, and that's just the truth. Right, so you won't really know, okay, is it scent leaf I'm perceiving? Is it bitter leaf I'm perceiving? Is it oziza, the aroma of oziza leaves I'm perceiving? Right, these leaves have amazing flavors, and I decided to bring them together. Right now, while this the soup was still cooking at this stage, I already washed my Atama leaves. I'm using dried Atama leaves. You may use fresh Atama leaves. I didn't get fresh Atama leaves in the market. I've washed my Atama leaves. I've blanched it in hot water to take out the slime. I've squeezed out the slime. I rinsed it further, and then I sieved it and squeezed out the juice from the Atama leaf, the slimy juice. So we are almost there. I'll just allow this to thicken a little more. Now the good thing about this soup is that it is such that I can actually, sometimes I just serve it in a soup bowl, and then I eat it with soup. I eat it with my spoon without any compliment, any swallow. Just drink it like you are taking pepper soup, right? It's a very good laxative, very good laxative. If you're looking for flavor, exoticness, and laxative in one pot, then this is the soup that you should go for. So it's time to introduce my Atama leaves, right? Like I told you, I've squeezed out the slimy juice, and look how fresh it looks after blanching it. So introduce your Atama leaves at this point, and it will serve as the icing on the cake. It takes the flavor of the soup from just the aroma of scent leaf and uziza leaf to, I don't know, like someone perceiving the aroma of this soup will wonder, what's going on? What's going on? So after adding your Atama leaves, just allow the soup to simmer for a few more minutes. Make sure to taste that your salt and seasoning is okay. Allow it to simmer for some few more minutes, and your Atama soup will be ready. Your black soup will be ready. Madu. It is ready. It is ready. It might look watery on at the initial stage, but it's going to thicken up. In fact, you can see that from the down, it is thick at the down part, right? It will still thicken up. I served this soup and my family and I had it with pounded yam. It was so delicious, like super, super, super delicious. Please, when you try out this recipe, do not hesitate or do not forget to let me know how it turned out or whether your family loved it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you some other time. Bye bye.